Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to today's class. So today is just a full body flow, just to get your body moving, get any stagnant energy to come up, and just feel good. So all you need for today are your blocks, potentially, yourself, and your mat. So we'll begin in a seated position. When you find your comfortable seated position, just gently closing your eyes, resting your hands wherever feels comfortable, and taking a moment to settle in, bringing yourself into this space, tuning in to any sounds that you can hear, and then becoming aware of your body. Just noticing your spine elongated and your sit bones sitting. Starting to become aware of your breath. Noticing the feeling of your breath with every inhale and exhale. Noticing how the air feels with every inhale and how the air feels with every exhale. And following your breath into your nose, down your sinuses, into your throat, to your chest, and into your belly. And just keeping your awareness of your breath at your belly for a few moments. Noticing the rise of your belly with every inhale and the fall of your belly with every exhale. And then we're going to start by bringing your right hand to your nose, placing your right thumb over your right nostril and your right ring finger over your left nostril. Bringing your two peace fingers up between your eyebrows, coming into alternate nostril breathing. So closing your left nostril as you inhale through your right. Closing your right nostril and then exhale from the left. Inhale from the left nostril. Close your left nostril and exhale from the right nostril. Inhale from the right nostril. Close your right nostril and exhale from the left nostril. Inhale from the left nostril. Close your left nostril and exhale from the right nostril. And then releasing your hand and returning your breath back to its natural rhythm. Noticing how your body is feeling. And noticing how your mind is feeling. Bringing your chin now towards your chest and opening your eyes to let the light back in. As you inhale, look up to the sky, gaze up. As you exhale, place your right hand onto your left knee, your left hand behind. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist, gazing past your left shoulder, breathing into your belly. And then inhale to come back up to center, gaze up. Exhale, placing your left hand onto your right knee, your right hand behind. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Breathing deep into your belly. Gazing over your right shoulder. Then inhale to come up, gaze up. Exhale, place your right hand on the mat and sweep your left arm across. Coming into a nice side body stretch, feeling that stretch down the left side. Opening up your chest. Inhale brings you up and exhale, place your left hand on the mat, sweep your right arm up. Open up your chest, feel that nice side body stretch down the right side of your body. Relaxing your shoulders. And then as you exhale, come forwards into your fold over your legs. Breathing into the sides of your body. Bringing your chin in towards your chest. Rounding your spine. And then inhale to roll forwards, finding your tabletop. So in your tabletop, placing your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Finding your cat and cow. As you inhale, lower your belly, lift up your chest and your chin, finding your cow. As you exhale, round from your lower back, then round your upper back, bringing your chin in towards your chest into your cat. Inhale, lower your belly, lift up your chest and your chin into your cow. Exhale, round your tailbone, then your upper back, bringing your chin towards your chest and your cat. Inhale into your cow, maybe closing down your eyes. And exhale into your cat. Inhale. And exhale. Then coming back into your tabletop, extending your right leg backwards and lifting it up. Extending your left arm. Inhale here. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, your left elbow to your left hip crease. Inhale, lengthen, flexing your back foot, reaching forwards. Exhale, draw everything in together. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, draw everything in together and hold here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Then bending your right foot, maybe grabbing a hold of your right ankle, lifting up your chest and your chin, and holding here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Releasing your foot and then placing your right foot in between your hands, coming up to your low lunge. Inhale here, and as you exhale, sink your hips back, finding your half split. Inhale to come forwards. Exhale to sink backwards. Maybe adding your arms as you inhale, come up with your arms. And exhale, float your arms back, bringing your chin towards your shin. Inhale brings you up. And exhale, sink your hips back into your half split. On your next inhale, come up. And then turn your left foot 90 degrees. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left leg. Straighten your right leg. Coming into your baby wild thing, squeezing your glutes. Feeling that nice side body stretch. Breathing here, opening up your chest. And then exhale, facing the back of your mat into your tabletop position. And then straighten your left leg, lift your left leg up here, and raise your right hand. Inhale here, and exhale, draw everything in together. Bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen, flexing your back foot, reaching all the way forwards. Exhale, draw everything in together. Inhale to lengthen. And on your next exhale, draw everything in together and hold here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lengthen and hold for 3, 2, 1. Maybe bending that left foot and grabbing a hold of that left ankle with your right hand and lifting your chest up, holding here for 3. Keep breathing for 2. 1. Then releasing your left foot, bring your right hand down. Step your left foot in between your hands, coming up to your low lunge. Inhale. And exhale, sink your hips back, flexing your front foot, coming into your half split. Inhale to come forwards in your low lunge. And exhale, sink your hips backwards. Inhale to come forwards. And exhale, come backwards. Maybe adding your arms as you inhale, coming up into your low lunge, squeezing that right glute. And exhale, sinking your hips backward, flexing your front foot. Inhale, brings you up. And exhale, sink your hips back. On your next inhale, coming up into your low lunge, then turning your right foot 90 degrees, coming to face the side. Extending that left leg and placing your right hand on the mat. Sweeping your left arm up to the sky, opening up your chest, squeezing your glutes, gaze up. Hold here, feeling a really nice side body stretch down the left. And looking to the front of your mat, turning to come back into your tabletop, bringing your fingertips forwards, sinking your chest down to the mat, finding your puppy. Feeling that nice opening through your shoulders and your chest. Breathing here. And then sinking your hips back, finding your child's pose. Breathing here. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly on your thighs. And on your next inhale, come forwards into your tabletop, tucking your knees, lifting your hips up into your down dog. When you reach your down dog, pedaling out your knees, moving your hips side to side, pushing through the palm of your hands, reaching your sit bones up to the sky. Shaking your head no, nodding it yes, releasing any tension. And coming into stillness, inhale to raise your right leg up into your three-legged dog, holding here. Trying to keep those hips square. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale to come up into your high lunge. Engaging your back leg. Bringing your palms together if your shoulders allow. Breathing here. And then turning your left foot 90 degrees, coming into your warrior two, your Virabhadrasana two, so sinking down into that right leg. Gazing over your middle finger, tucking your pelvis. Breathing here. Then inhale, flip your front palm, reach all the way forwards, and as you exhale, reverse that warrior. Either left hand on your thigh or binding around your back. Can you sink deeper into that front leg? Then extending on your exhale, straighten your right leg, finding Trikonasana. Move your hips to the back of the room and float your right hand down to the ground or up to the sky. This is where you could use your block. Placing your hand on your block and reaching up. And then bending into your right leg, finding your side angle. So placing your right hand on your right thigh, coming into your side angle. Again, you can use the block on the outside of your right foot. You could come down to the mat or bind. Chest opens, gaze up. If you're binded, exhale to release and walk your hands to find your wide leg forward fold, bringing your head down to the ground. Micro bend in those knees. Inhale to lift halfway. And exhale to fold. Walking your hands over to your left foot, stepping your left foot backwards, maybe hovering it as you lower on your exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog and exhale into your down dog. Breathing in your down dog, catching your breath. Inhale through the nose and a deep sigh out of your mouth. And again, inhale through your nose and a deep sigh out of your mouth. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. Point those toes, square those hips. Hold here. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose and step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, rise up to your high lunge. Engage your back leg. Bring hands together or apart depending on your shoulders. Breathing here. And then turning your right foot 90 degrees, finding a warrior two. Gaze over your middle finger. Breathing here. And then flipping your front palm as you inhale to reverse your warrior. So your right hand could be on your back leg or you can bind it around your back. Can you sink deeper into that front leg? Opening up your chest. And then inhale to lengthen. Straighten your left leg, finding Trikonasana triangle. Moving your hips to the back of the room, floating your left hand down, your right hand up to the sky. Either staying here or you can grab a block again if you need that extra height so you're not sinking in your left shoulder. Holding here. And then bending into that left leg, coming into your side angle. So your left hand can be on your left leg, sweeping your right arm up. Again, you can place your hand on a block on the outside of your foot or to a mat. Or you combine. Opening up that chest. And then if you're binded, releasing your hands, walking your hands to your mat, coming into your forward, wide leg forward fold. If tripod headstand is in your practice, you can do that. So bringing your hands back, placing your head on the ground, bringing your weight into your head as you lift your legs up to the sky. Nice and slowly. And then releasing your legs carefully down, back to your wide leg. If you're in handstand, inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Walking your hands over to your right foot, stepping your right foot backwards, maybe hovering above the floor as you lower in Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhale to your down dog. Breathing here. Inhale through your nose and exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Inhale and a big sigh. Now looking in between your hands, bending your knees. Step, walk or jump to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, raising your hands up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale into your Samasthiti. Well done. So we're at the top of our mat now. Bending into your right knee, we're going to find tree. So you could either keep your right foot on the mat, you could bring it to your calf, or to your thigh. Finding your tree, holding here. Either placing your hands at your heart center or bringing your hands over your head. Maybe releasing your right hand and making your tree even more wobbly. Gazing at one point. And then releasing your hands, bringing your hands back up, Releasing that right foot and bring it backwards to find your warrior three. So flexing your back foot, bring your weight onto your left leg. Either arms reaching forwards to your heart center or behind. And then releasing your left hand either to the floor or you can use a block, raising your right hand up to the sky, coming into your half moon. Flexing your back foot, opening up your hip. And then stepping your right foot backwards, finding your vinyasa. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, step it forwards, followed by your right leg, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Raising both hands up to the sky as you inhale, coming to find your Samasthiti on your exhale. Changing legs now, so bending at your left leg. You can either bring it to the mat, to your calf, or to your thigh, finding your tree. Either keeping your hands at heart center, pushing your hands together, or raising your hands up to the sky. You could release your left hand to your left knee, making your tree wonky. And then releasing your hands back up, releasing your left foot, bringing it behind, finding your warrior three. Again, hands can be in front, behind, or at heart center. And then releasing your right hand to the floor or to the block, raising your left hand up to the sky, opening up your hip. And then bringing your left hand back down to the mat, stepping that left foot backwards and finding your vinyasa. Breathing in your down dog. Inhale deeply through your nose and a big sigh out of your mouth. Inhale to raise your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose and bring your knee behind your right wrist, ankle behind your left, coming into your pigeon. So inhale to lift your chest up. You could stay here if you want a deep left hip flexor stretch. Or you can fold forwards if you want to feel it in your glute. Sinking down. Breathing here wherever you are. A few more breaths here. With each exhale, can you soften deeper into that hip? Inhale, brings you up, lift up your chest, tuck your left toes and lift back into your down dog, shaking your legs as you get there. Inhale, lift your left leg this time up to the sky. Bring your knee into your nose. Then bring your knee behind your left wrist, ankle behind your right wrist. Coming into pigeon on the other side. Again, you can either stay up here if you want to feel that deep stretch in your right hip flexor. Or you can fold forwards if you want that stretch in your glute. Breathing here. Just softening into that left hip. Just taking a few more breaths here, again with every exhale softening into the pose. Then with your inhale, if you're folded, bring yourself back up, lift up your chest, tuck your right foot under, bring your left leg back, coming up to your down dog, pedaling out your knees again as you get there. And then coming forward into your plank and lowering all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands, every one another on your forehead to your hands. Taking a moment here to settle down and notice how you're feeling. Then bring your forehead to the mat, bring your hands either side of you, palms facing in. Bring your legs together. Roll your shoulders backwards and inhale. Lift up your chest and your chin. Maybe you lift up your legs, finding your locus. Breathe here. Squeeze those glutes. Can you lift a bit higher? Good. Slowly lower to the mat. Bring your hands on top of each other, your forehead to your hands. Breathing here. Then bring your forehead to the mat, bending at your knees, grabbing a hold of your ankles, coming into your bow. Rolling your shoulders backwards, inhale, lifts you up into your bow, lifting up your chest, your thighs. Breathing here. Can you lift a bit higher? Squeezing those glutes. And slowly release, bring your hands on top of one another, resting your forehead on your hands. Then when you're ready to, coming to roll onto your back, bringing your knees up, your feet towards your bum, placing your hands on the mat. As you inhale, coming up to bridge, so tilt your tailbone, and then roll your middle back, upper back, coming up into your bridge. Maybe clasping your hands behind your back, lifting yourself a bit higher, squeezing those glutes. And slowly releasing. Maybe coming into bridge again or into wheel. So if you're coming into wheel, placing your hands by your shoulders, moving your hair out of the way. Then coming up into your bridge first, move up your spine, and then lift up into your wheel, squeezing your glutes. Breathing deeply. Few more breaths. And if you're in your wheel, coming down to bring your head down first, then your spine, and then hugging your knees in towards your chest. Giving yourself a hug, maybe rolling side to side. Bringing your arms in between your legs, grabbing a hold of your feet, lifting your feet up to the sky, finding your happy baby. Again, either staying still or rocking side to side. And then bringing your knees back towards your chest, bring your arms out wide. Bring your knees over to the right, your head over to the left. Coming into a supine twist. Bring your head back to center, followed by your knees and changing side. Knees over to the left, head over to the right. And bring your knees back in, followed by your head, reaching your legs out long, finding your Shavasana. Bring your arms down, rolling your shoulders backwards, allowing your whole body to rest here. And starting to bring your awareness back into your body. Starting to wiggle your fingers, your toes, moving your head side to side. Bring your arms over your head, pointing your toes, giving yourself a full body stretch. Hugging your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a big hug and showing some love for this body that carries you through life. Rolling onto your right side, pausing here for a few moments. And keeping your eyes closed, coming up to a seated position. When you reach your seated position, bring your hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Just remember that you are worthy, that you are enough. Just keep shining and keep believing in yourself. And rubbing your palms together to create some energy. Bring your palms over your eyes and blinking your eyes open to receive that energy back in. Bringing your palms together at your forehead and just thanking yourself for this practice and for showing up today. Inhale through your nose and a deep sigh out of your mouth. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. I hope you're feeling a bit more energized now after that. So thank you so much. If you'd like to leave a comment, give it a like and subscribe for any new flows that you don't want to miss out on, then I would be very, very grateful. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whatever you have planned. Keep shining. Namaste.